Connecticut. Come on, guys, a little better. Good morning, Connecticut. Good morning. There we go, a little better. Monday morning. My name is Chris, and I'm excited to be co-presenting the 13th year of Contractor Showcase. We've got a great show lined up for you guys today. We did things a little bit differently this year. Instead of one large showcase project, we went around, hooked up the truck and trailer, visited 7 different sites, 7 different states to learn from our partners out in the field, and we're here to share some of that knowledge of what we learned today. Obviously, Techo-Bloc is the main sponsor for this show, but you're also going to see a lot of great products from some of our vendor sponsors, which you see on the screen behind me. We got G2 Sand from Alliance, the most innovative light fixtures from Inlight, dustless technology from IQ, rainwater harvesting from Aquascapes, the most innovative tools from PaveTech and PaveTool to help you guys be more efficient on job sites, Somerset Grills, American Muscle Grills, and finally, the newest fire pit inserts from Fire Gear. Every morning I put on this Techo-Bloc shirt, this Techo-Bloc logo, and I'm proud of the mission and the vision that this logo stands for. It's a mission for success with a clear vision of innovation. It's a mission and a vision I want to share with you guys right now. At Techo-Bloc, this is what we call our strategic partnership for success. All facets of this partnership have to work together to be successful. Any dealers in the room, please stand up. Dealers.
Dealers, stand up. Give them a round of applause. Thank you. Thank you.
Guys, these dealers are here not only just to sell you guys product throughout the year, but also to help you be successful. Leads, displays, ancillary product, accessory items, stock, anything you guys need, please work with your dealers. If you don't have a good relationship with the local dealer, let Kyle, let Mike know. They'll be happy to facilitate that relationship for you. And finally, guys, today's about you. We travel to 50 different shows to share the knowledge that we learned throughout the year. We want you guys to take that, be successful throughout the season. One of the main ways that we share that knowledge is through today's show. This is the biggest, single most large educational event in the industry. We're happy you guys are here. We also do a bunch of different events all throughout the year, estimating, marketing, selling. If you guys are interested in hearing about any of those things, contact your dealer, contact your local rep. We'll be happy to come out and do those things for you as well. Everybody reach the bottom of that stack of literature you have in front of you and grab that catalog. Got the Blue Water, Bullnose Grande, Travertino Raw Slab. Guys, our marketing team worked very hard this year to create a catalog that differentiated ourselves from the rest of the industry. And we want you guys to use that catalog to help differentiate your company as well. The most innovative products that you guys can install throughout the season. Grab that spec book, guys. 300 pages of knowledge right underneath that catalog. You find your spec book, my personal favorite piece of literature that we make. All the technical specs of all of our products, but also a lot of installation guides, crosscuts, geogrid placement behind walls. I drive 40,000 miles a year, and that spec book sits on the passenger seat of my truck to answer any questions I get throughout the day. And we encourage you guys to use that in the same way. Obviously, this is all print literature, but we have all this stuff available digital as well. So you can go on our knowledge-based website, you can download the catalog, download the spec book, you can email it to customers. We also have a lot of other technical resources available to you as well. Do you guys know the #1 way to share knowledge today? Social media, I heard it right away. Very good. We have a huge social media presence, and we want you guys to be involved with that as well. Follow us, like us, tag us in your posts, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all of them. Please find us. We want to create that social media footprint together with you guys in the industry. Do you guys know the number one way to watch videos today? YouTube, I heard it too. Very good. YouTube, we have over 600, 700 videos on the YouTube channel. Guys, it was a couple months ago at H&A, I had a professor walk up to me and said, hey, I just wanted to say thank you. I was like, okay, that's nice, but thanks for what? He said, I use that YouTube channel as a syllabus for my class. We watch a quick video, we have a discussion, we go out in the field and we learn together with my students through your YouTube channel. Another thing you guys can use to help create success for your team. Obviously, the star of that YouTube channel and the number one educator in the industry, it is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Paver Pete.
Come on, Paper Pete! Thank you very much. Learning is written on the screen, and I love it. I'm one of those people that loves to learn. I'm one of those people that reads 50-plus books a year. I love to gather information. Do I know a lot about the hardscape industry? Yeah, been around 25 years. I'm pretty good at it. But this year was a humbling year. We put 7,000 miles on that F-350 diesel parked in a parking lot. I pulled that trailer around, and we went and learned from contractors like you. We went to those different job sites, each one of them a little bit different, and we learned something new. We're going to bring all of those to you today. We have them as we move through the show. We genuinely want you to learn this information. That means that you can interrupt us. You can put your hand up in the air and say, wait a minute. We don't do that in Connecticut. We do it this way, or that doesn't apply to us. We welcome that. We've got the ability to draw pictures up on the screen. You'll see it all around you. We've got live demos. It's going to be a lot of fun. You give us the feedback. We'll stop the show, talk about what you want to talk about. Overall, our goal is to grow. We want to grow our businesses, and the economy is booming, and we need to be in attack mode. And if we're going to achieve our goals, we need to have them in writing. We need to have benchmarks for them, and we need to understand that if we're going to grow a business and achieve our goals, we're going to do it with that next word on the screen. What's that word? People. That's right, people. And that's the number one complaint we get all year long. I can't find people. Well, that's because you're doing it wrong. We're not looking for people. We're looking for the right people. We're looking for the right people to bring them into our landscape trade, our landscape careers, and help them grow and achieve their goals. Because if ultimately we want to build a brand, and your brand, believe me, is not the postcards you mail out, is not your home show booth, is not what you got embroidered on a shirt or a jacket. It's your people. And if you have the right people, it doesn't matter where you go, you're going to win and you'll achieve your goals. Our agenda this morning, we're going to start kind of simple, but I think it's going to be impactful.
Guys, I know we get excited. We show up on that job. All those Techo-Bloc white pallets are lined along the street or staged in the backyard. The guys fire up the machines and they start digging. We're losing profit right off the bat. We need to better plan our jobs. We're digging ourselves literally into a hole before the job even gets started.
So we start our jobs in a physical and financial hole. It doesn't make any sense. We just pull that skid steer off a trailer and start digging. Why aren't you digging? Calm down. Let's get some grade stakes in the ground. Let's put a couple line collars on there. Let's shoot some elevations. We're going to do that today to make sure we start profitably. Then we're going to talk about permeable pavements from my perspective, easy and thin. Why is that funny? The industry tells us that we need to be using a subbase of 2 to 3 inch ballast stone under all of our permeable pavements. It makes it strong. That's what they use under railroad tracks. We're not building a railroad track. We're building a walkway in Reading, Pennsylvania. We don't need 2 to 3 inch ballast stone. So we're going to build a thin base permeable pavement. Is it going to be strong? Plenty strong. We're going to throw a layer of biaxial grid in there as well. And we're going to be in and out in 1 day's time.
We travel out to Chicago to Pandemonium for rainwater harvesting with Aquascapes, the guys that invented rainwater harvesting. You're going to see it on the screen in a little bit.
Talk about inventing rainwater harvesting. The Aquascape Foundation builds rainwater harvesting systems all over the world for people who need rainwater to drink. We're doing it to water plants. These guys are the inventors. They're the best at it. We're going to talk about custom Mini Creta gas fire pit. We have the best retaining wall system in the world. It does everything: vertical, setback, convex, concave, package with corners, architectural texture, tumble texture. Mini Creta is the best. I will build it against any other wall system in the world. I love it, but we dropped the ball. We did. There's no fire pit for it, and we're changing that today. So we're going to show you how to use block that's already in your dealer's yard, already on your job site, and build a custom Mini Creta gas fire pit. And get these homeowners out of the mindset of going to these big box stores and buying those fire pit rings. I call them the rings of stupidity. Yeah, because smoke and ash and smell are blowing all around them. They light them twice a year and they hate it. We're going to stop that. We're going to put vents in. We're going to put a manual spark ignition in. We're going to put a natural gas burner and a windscreen. And we're going to take them from that $1,000 ring of stupidity to a $3,000 to $5,000 awesome that they're going to want their neighbors to have as well.
We go up to PaveTech's warehouse. We take out every tool that they make. Guys, there's tools of today and there's tools of tomorrow. Tools that you can purchase today, literally in the back hallway, to help your teams be more successful and more efficient. And then there's tools of tomorrow that we need to budget for and account for later on down the road. We're going to show you both later on today.
But it's 2008, right? The economy, the Great Recession is here. We need to be careful with... Oh, no, it's not. It's 2018. It's 2018. It's time to attack. The economy is growing. You need to have the right tools. You want to get the right people in your company? Give them the right tools. Give them a pride of craftsmanship. They'll grow your company for you, I promise you. Who watches this show? How it's made. Who's got a TV? Let's start there. Who has a TV? Okay, one gentleman over there waved his hand. I have a TV. This is a popular TV show. You want to know why? Because people want to know what they're buying. They want to know what goes into what they're buying. So a lot of people watch how it's made. So we're going to take you into our manufacturing site today. We're going to show you a pride of craftsmanship and everything that goes into what we make, so that when you slide that blue covered catalog across the table and that homeowner leans over and goes, "Just one catalog?" Yes, just one catalog. Why? Why did you choose to ally yourself with this company? So I'm glad you asked me. You take them back to our YouTube channel. You show them the manufacturing and the pride that we put in every block we make, and that will go to you as well.
We're going to take that block that we make in our facilities, and we're going to take it down to the National Concrete Masonry Association and show you how it's tested. Independent lab with the NCMA to show you that we go above and beyond, not just internal testing, but also to industry experts as well.
Compressive strength, freeze-thaw durability, absorption rates, and absorption rates not in water, in salt water. We're going to show you grid pull-out tests. We're going to show you shear strength, block-to-block contact, and not just in an independent lab, like he said, the National Concrete Masonry Association. So if anyone says, well, their plant, they shot that video so they could, we're going to take you to an independent lab. You'll see it yourself. And if that's not enough, seeing it made, seeing it tested, we're going to go build an 8.5-foot tall G-force wall in Montreal, Canada, 5-foot frost line, heavy clay soils like you deal with every day. We're going to actually build it.
And one of the big reasons all you guys come out today is to see all the new innovative products from our company. You can see them lined up in the hall behind you. Please take a look, check them out. Guys, we got a bunch of new products this year. We'll go over them all today in a couple hours.
This is a huge one. It's about damn time, isn't it? Travertina raw paver, permeable, interlocking. You can snow plow it. You can drive on it. It completes the Travertina family. It's about damn time. 8 new products, 2 new colors. We're going to knock your socks off with that. Rings and dings, rings and dings. What do we mean here? We mean marketing. And this afternoon, we'll do what's called an Owners Managers Conference. Everyone is welcome to stay, but salespeople, marketers, owners should definitely stay this afternoon. And we're going to talk about how to get more rings and more dings, more results from your marketing effort. But we're not going to talk about it from a 37,000-foot perspective. We're not going to look down and say, well, you might want to think about doing these. I'm going to give you actionable change items. Today's Monday. So starting tomorrow, the expectation is that you're going to implement some of the tools that we're going to show you today for search engine marketing, for social media marketing, to get more rings and dings.
It's the number one problem we hear about all year, retention and recruitment of good people. We're going to talk about it again this afternoon, like Pete said, how to find the right people and keep those good people working for you. Some of the tools we talk about, some things like that, but we're going to talk about it today in that Owners Managers Conference.
We're not just going to talk about it, we're going to piss you off. Yeah, we're going to piss you off. I'm telling you right now, if you stay this afternoon, because what we're doing in this industry isn't working. It isn't working. We need to change the way we think. We need to be more aggressive. We're going to look at what other industries are doing to get the best people, and we're going to start implementing their strategies, and we're going to bring the best people, the right people, into our business. We're also going to talk about the second biggest problem in this industry is, what do I charge for that labor? Okay, I've got these great people. What do I need to charge for them? And we need to be less apologetic about this number. We're going to do the math today. We're going to come up with that. I think the best way to describe it, I'm a bit of a hot rodder. Any hot rodders in the room? I know 1, 2, 3. Okay. Anybody have a driver's license? Anyone else have a driver's license? Who? Okay, the front row here, 2 people do. Thank you. I know you have a hot rod. I pulled a 1973 Ford Bronco out of a field in Indiana last year. I was supposed to be working, but I wasn't. Pulled it out of a field. I got it up onto my trailer, and I looked underneath, and the gas tank was sagging. You know what that means? Frame rust, right? So, oh, shit. All right, so instead of bringing it home, I took it to Extreme Performance, which is the shop that works on all my trucks and cars and motorcycles and all that kind of stuff. And my buddy's there, his name is John. So I pull into the parking lot. I said, John, come out here. I'm very excited. I got my Bronco finally. Come on, I want you to come take a look at it. I think it needs some work. So he gets up underneath of it, and I'm pointing out the stuff. He goes, yeah, we're going to have to weld up that frame a little bit, right? So he walks back in to the office. He gets behind his little counter, and he starts typing on that computer, and I'm starting to sweat. I'm getting nervous. I said, John, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What are you doing there? What's this going to cost me? I'm Paver Pete. I'm your buddy. He points to a sign he has hanging there. It says, welding, $100 per hour. Yeah, but that doesn't apply to me. I'm your buddy. I get all my work done here. We're tight, He says, let me ask you a question. Any work we do for you, you come back because there's a problem? I said, no. I said, you feel like you're getting the best value and service from us? I said, yes. He pointed back to the sign, $100 an hour. Let me ask you a question. Is John at Extreme Performance apologetic about what he's charging me to weld the frame up on my Bronco? Then why are we? He takes the same pride of craftsmanship into everything he does on a vehicle for me, and you do the same on a job site, and yet we sit at a kitchen table and we apologize? For what? It stops today. Do we agree? We're going to do the math, we'll know the number, and we stick to it sitting at that kitchen table. Okay, who's ready to build some shit?